Hi everyone, Killers here, and today we're gonna review some Bionicle sets, of course, and this time it's gonna be some 2007 and 2007 canister set from the first wave, so Bawaki, and the Bawaki I'm gonna review is gonna be Carapar, as you can see right here. So here's the canister, so it's a Bawaki canister, so as you can see, it's kind of weird because it's shaped like a rock, as you can see from the little quack right here, and also the little air, bubbles of air, because remember 2007 the action take place underwater, so this is why you got some bubbles of air, and also why the canister is in some clear blue, some clear blue color, so very nice. And also the canister is upside down, as you can see, because the lid is here and it's formed like a rock base. And it's in yellow because of the color of Carapar, but for example on Pudak it will be white. So anyway, here's the front pictures with Carapar. The background is the same for all Bawaki, so it's just underwater theme and some just some underwater blue color and bubbles of air bubbles, excuse me. And then the only difference is this little border white here and here, which is a kind of yellow or kind of brown yellow between the two. And again, it changed with the Bawaki. So here's the name Carapar with a C, as you can see, because on the instruction booklet it will be with a K. So I think the white typo is with the C. So Carapar written like that. So Bawaki logo, and that's quite all. Then we turn the canister and we see Carapar in another pose. It just shows really how to make work the squid launcher and the fact that you can put Carapar into the canister. So really nothing new here. And then you have some Kenoka Club point right here, and 5 other image of not really 5 other image, but 5 image of the 5 other Bawaki. And I think that's quite all. So yeah, nothing really to tell. There are no gimmick, of course, about the fact that it is upside down and the design is quite new because it's shaped like a rock and no like a cylinder or big blocky stuff. So yeah, it's really shaped like a normal object, if you can say so. And then we go to the instruction booklet. So here it is. As you can see right here, you got Carapar written with a K. And there is nothing to talk about in the instruction booklet, so you build this in like 12 steps. Then you have some instruction on how to make work the squid launcher. Then you have the instruction part, and then you got some ad for all the Bawaki. And then some ads for the Bionicle video game and the movie, so not the website, excuse me, not the movie. So that's quite all, and there is nothing to talk about. I think there is some combiner model you can make with 3 of the Bawaki, but it was just released in the Brickmaster magazine, so just go on Brickshelf or on the internet and search for it, because the instructions weren't included in the instruction of the Bawaki, as you can see, because they're really plain and simple, as you have seen. So yeah, we're gonna begin the review. Of course, I'm gonna build it in front of your eyes, but of course with big blocks and not not piece by piece. Yeah, so here's the lower part. As you can see, the color scheme is new dark gray, yellow, and some kind of a new brown orange. So I do not have the name, but as you can see, it also has some fades on it of brown. So it's kind of hard to tell what color it is really. So it's I'm gonna just tell it's like a new brown, new brownish yellow. So it's kind of weird, but that's a nice color anyway. So yeah, as you can see, we have some metal pelvis, so nothing new. Then we have some double connectors, the smaller ones, so not the longest one this time. Then we have one important stuff is the new knee cover or tight armor right here. So this is a new piece introduced with the Bawaki with this wave. As you can see, it's like Kelma, so you got as you can see right here, one pinhole here and 2 axle hole right here. So it's great because you can put the shoulder on the direction you want. So if you want to put this on this side, you can, and you can also put this right here like that. So this is this nice function of one pinhole and two axle hole is reused on the three new shoulder introduced with the Bionicle, the three new shoulder armor or tight armor, which are in Kalma and Takadox, I think. So yeah, it is, of course, it has this special color with some brown fade on it. And then you have the feet, which are just some waxy feet, yes, but in new dark gray this time, so new recolors. I think that's also the, I don't know, not maybe, I think that Kitongu already released this part in new dark gray anyway. And yeah, this part also was released in yellow with Yuki Inika. So that's quite all. Then we're gonna talk about the, yeah, of course, one fact, remember, all the Bionicle are different in their design and their shape. So, again, Carapar is different than the other and is quite simple. If you have to make a comparison, then compare him to Kalma because it's quite simple on the frame. Because as you can see, it's just an Inika frame right here in black, so nothing new. Then for the arms, as you can see, they will use the same part, so it's like Kalma, which use like 6 times his new parts, his new armor parts, and I think Takadox also will use it 4 times. Maybe not sure for Takadox anyway. No, he just use it 3 times anyway in his set, but we're gonna see that later. Well, so yeah, you got that. You can see this this part is put on this side this time, so what I've shown you earlier. Then you have some Inika part in new dark gray, so this time I think that is a new recolor. And then you have the squid launcher. We're gonna talk about this later. It's just in one big block of plastic. There you have the 2 squid on the shoulder, so they are quite nicely put in my opinion. So I think it's okay. And then you have the new weapon, if I can say so. So it's just like close. You can close like that. So in fact, it's just 2 pieces, which are with, as you can see, which are kind of weird shape because you can see the axle is right there, but the all the blades, if I can say so, go down. So it's kind of a strange shape, but still it can make some nice clothes. So you just have to put this like that, and there you go. It's kind of strange how he hold it anyway. So it's at first it's kind of strange to understand the set, but anyway. Apart from that, it's an okay set. And it's an okay part, I mean. And then I think you have, yeah, to put this like that. So, right here, so it's really simple, as you can see. But this time we're gonna, of course, cover this part with some new armor, which was also released in Mantax, but in Mantax they were released as part as some shoulder pad. This time, this part is really used for the chest armor, if I can say so, and as you can see you have some clear brown fade on the side, so it's really nice also. So it was released in black and silver in Montague. So I'm gonna put this like that. I think I do not, yeah, I think I'm right on this, yeah. And then we're gonna put the head. So the head, how it works, so it's like a Bionicle head, so of course you got your connector right here, in yellow this time. Then you have the piece I call Ordica neck, because it's used as a part of a neck for the Ordica, but simply put, it's just a ball joint with 2 axle hole. And then you're gonna put the 2 mechanical teeth of the Bionicle, so each Bionicle got a pair of 2, and you can close them with your finger. And then we're gonna put the head, as you can see, which is kind of organic this time, but not with a soft plastic like the Piraka Spin. This time is really hard plastic, and you have to add some teeth right there and some eyes. And you can see it got some red eyes. The Bionicle got blue or white eyes anyway. So really a nice head, also a kind of flat, I think, not as flat as the Montax one, but this side here, the front side is kind of really flat, but anyway, it's kind of cool and really look like a creepy monster. And then we're gonna put this like that, and here we go. You have 2 pairs of teeth, as you can see. And then we're gonna add put this on this pinhole right here. And I think that's all. Yeah, we have finished Carapar. So as you can see, it was really simple. It's just an Inika build, as you can see. But of course, he really got the special shape because of the parts used. But yeah, we're gonna maybe see that later. So first of all, I'm gonna talk about the art situation. So the arm can block on this because of the shoulder armor, but you can make them look up, not really look up, but you can make them go up in this direction. Then so it's kind of okay for the shoulder, but for the elbow it kind of sucks because you can just block at 90 degrees because of the part and the armor part, the shoulder armor part, so it's blocked at 90 degrees. You can turn the hand freely, there are no problem. Again, also the same for the left arm, of course. Even if you can't really, still you can turn this even with the two claws. And then we have the head, so you can't make look down only a little, not really wily. Then you can look up on the side. So it's kind of okay. Apart from looking down, it can really look on the other direction. Excuse me. And then you have the legs, which compensate for the lack of articulation of the arms, because you can see it can move all the way up right here, or all the way down. It depends on how you look at it. So yeah, it really works nice on the legs. Very well articulated legs. And that's quite all for Carapar. So yeah, I'm gonna maybe show you how to fire some squid. You've got 2%. They're all in some orange, orange color. I don't think you can see the details, but you have some teeth and two eyes, so really detailed projectile. There are also blue squid, but they are available in the squid ammo pack. And here we go, it launched. So sometimes it works very nicely, and sometimes it fails to launch it. So I think after some training with that, you're gonna be a pro at launching a squid. Anyway, yeah. So to sum up, as you can see, Carapar is different from the other because he's really like a strong and bulky guy, as you have seen. He's not like a Mantax, which is also strong, but which kind of hunchback, if I can say so. This time, he's just plain strong, if you can say, because he's really he stands right. He's not got, he don't have the head here, for example. So yeah, what makes look him strong is in fact the parts used, this big new shoulder or tight armor, and also all the arms and leg parts, because the Vaki parts are really heavy, and so on, and so are the Inika legs, even for, as you can see, the Wakshi one, which are really long feet, even if the Kiraf pods, the Mantax one, which are really big anyway. And of course, what makes him look strong is the fact that he's a kind of taller than the other, because he uses mostly, as you can see, little double connectors. So it's make really him, if I can say so, taller and smaller, excuse me, not really smaller, and more bulky than the other, because he's more strong and more small. So yeah, they do kind of a nice job with that, and it really proves that even if it reused an Inika frame, it's completely different than, for example, an Inika body. If you compare to Inika and Carapar, there are nothing in common apart from the main frame. So yeah, that's why I really don't like when people just complain on the Inika frame, because even with a normal Inika frame, you can really make tons of different model and buildings. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, anyway, that's why I complain, because you can really do tons of different things. And if you look closely, if you look, for example, between Carapar and Malum, because the two are also really bulky and strong, even these two, even if they use the same frame, and even if they seem the same, because they are all the two, they seem, yeah, they are strong, and I mean really heavy, they are still different. So yeah, I think that with the same old Inika frame, you can really do tons of variation. So yeah, that's what I want to say about this Inika stuff anyway. And yeah, so for the cons, I may say that the main cons are the articulation on the arms. Apart from that, I do not see any way con. Yeah, of course, yeah, the Inika frame, because even if I say I think that's nice for a lot of variation, if you compare this frame to the other Bionicle frame, it's one of the less interesting, because, for example, if you look at Tekadox or Elec or even Montex, they are all got some nice new frame, or different use of the Inika frame. For Mantax, for example, and Kalma and Carapar are really the only two which really don't really try to get deep with this frame. So they just use it as the way it was released. So yeah, it's kind of a drawback for this part because it's not the most original frame in the Bionicle wave. So apart from the articulation side and this point, I don't see any real complaint because you still got nice recolors of arms and feet also and legs, and you also got tons of new, not only tons, but as you can see, you've got still some new parts like the shoulder armor and stuff like that. So you got 4 of them plus the new cover armor chest cover, excuse me. And then some nice head and some nice claw, which are also kind of hard to use in mocks, in my opinion. But again, it's depends on people. So yeah, I think the part selection is kind of great. Not maybe the best, but it's still really solid in my opinion, and maybe better than some other Bionicle. Like for example, if you look at LX, it doesn't really bring any interesting new parts, or at least some, but not really tons of them. So Carapar got much interesting part in my opinion. So yeah. And of course, the good points are these part packs, and the color scheme is pretty nice also. I think the yellow and the new dark gray and these new colors just go well together. And then I think I'm gonna, yeah, and the other design is pretty nice also. I like the bulky aspect of Carapar and is a strong aspect also. So I think that's all. So I hope you enjoyed my review, and see you later for another Bionicle video review. Bye bye!